You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
For the news we get around, log into Liberty.
A pleasant welcome to yet another edition of the program, the Liberty Education Talk. We always come to you live on Liberty Television, now Facebook, YouTube, and our websites. May they make this edition of the program reach you. My name is Al Hassan Koma. Well, of course, as usual, we always can look at issues and surrounding the education sector in the country. Well, of course, today's program, we can discuss about issues surrounding the West African Examination Council WAEC, way for release the 2025 Wassce result in the country, and also get updates with regards to what WAEC don't do over the years. And also they discuss about women empowerment and plenty things and way an institution don't do with regards to women empowerment across the country. Well, of course, now the studio are there with Martin Sulma Beckley. We are the founder and executive director for Beckma Empowerment Initiative. They're to the studio. Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Good evening.
My pleasure. Forget you. Also, there with the public affairs officer for WAEC. We are Saliu M. Kama. My pleasure. Forget you.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
All right, so quick when they continue with the program, you will watch, continue for say we message to the number +23274200545. It drop a comments at the platform we say the watch with this evening, either on our Facebook page or we website. I'll start with you, Beckley. As executive director, no say now don't need a lot with regards to women empowerment across the country. First, say we waiting your institution don't they do and how far you don't go about empowering women.
So basically, we institutions they focus on empowering undereducated women and girls. So far, we don't try for create the opportunity for undereducated girls then we are even going for writing stories, because most of the time, Ola just say how Missy say the country they now. No, they give the undereducated girl picking them the kind attention we then deserve. So I thought I'm fit say a need for coming, or we need for coming that side for able for make themselves able for be meaningful in the community and the society as a whole. So we teach them skills development, because we believe in skills development. So now skills so they give them, and also help the one the way they really want to go back to school, but they no get the upper hand and all. And also so far we don't try a lot, because we're not able for make some people able go back to school, and also make some people them believe in themselves, because most of them when they be undereducated person, they're not a mix, because I don't take an now say if we mix they not go see we, or then go take and say we not a better person, or even if they can't society they not go one talk then go shy and all. So we don't try as much as we can for let them able for get confidence, for let them for talk, because we believe say everybody matter in the community, and most of the time we ask for inclusions and we talk about actions, but the kind of action where we ask for action, but we know they include. With the actual inclusion, we know they include the undereducated. So we come in for fill that gap with they. And we don't change a lot of them life them, because some don't get confidence, some go talk for say I be feel say, I no go this, I no go that. And thank God for that, because we want change, and with the change what we want for let alone be, we work towards them.
One key thing we opening get for do with inclusion, and also bringing those who are undereducated for able for learn skills, because I may understand that the building middle level manpower being the key so far across the country, and having the institutions, vocational institutions, where they render them particular help, and they mean a lot for the education sector. So how it feel like as an executive director moving forward, bringing more people and waiting on a future plans them, you know, in moving with short and initiative, because it takes a lot. You get a lot of challenges, financial wise and plenty of other things. So how not to cope?
You know, easy. Let's answer first the last question. Ask how they cope. Then you always say tower for better, eh? And when you love something or when you get passion for something, you know the tire. It's not really easy, because with everything what they do, you know, if I get any sponsorship from any organizations or from any government institutions, though we get some people them where they work at the government, we trust, we believe in me work, because some of them, and they follow me on Facebook, they see I advocate for undereducated girl picking them, I they work with them, I always they in that bracket there. So some of them love what they do, which then they support me. And also God make I get a lovely partner where instead not a joke that side, instead get passion for empower women and girls. So instead not a joke that side, and also the two people we really trust in me. They know for say we really want to make a change, then they support me. So now in that way they would tower, you know, see now step by step, and we go reach us our one for day. And also for make we in the next, like we say, the next 5 years, I hope for the Beckman Empowerment Initiative get a bigger hub. We are able to take Boku girl picking them. When under-educated, one filling that gap, one for give them an opportunity, we are in go able for rewrite their stories. So go on forget a hub, we are in go able to take as much as we can, able for guide them, able make them able speak up for themselves. Because you being an under-educated no mean say you no get rights for talk or you no get rights for take part. I can always say this way election candidate talk say you go school now for vote. As long as you're 18, you get rights for vote. So as long as you now mortal man, you for mix. You know for even left behind in anything. Okay. And education really fine. I can always say this, because you need for know how for read and write and understand what you do up to. But again, there are some particular people who they say me aid not call for book, so for forget about them. Some of them where they aid not call for book, they really get, if you see the kind of work they would do this Saturday and Friday coming, we get a program what I told beyond the classroom. If you see some of the work they waiting girl picking and they do. Some they tell me, Mrs. Beckley, me ain't no can for school. Mama don't tell me for go school, say na this our land. So you know we talk for say because you know I go school, you know, but say no, create another way for them, where go for belong, where it fits in. Everybody gets waiting in one, so waiting do for them, waiting fit them. You understand? So in that saying, if we have the opportunity for get that kind of space, we're able to make a lot of change, and we're going for filling that gap. We are in even the undereducated go be get something for doing at the society. We're going for make change for in family and also the community and society as a whole.
It's continuing for state way in him Martin. I hope I know the missed the pronunciation. Martin Sona Beckley in the founder executive there to Beckman Empowerment Initiative with another studio. When we come back to we can talk about, because you talk about undereducated people, but I also go on for ask whether it has give more rooms for other people who are educated, but also one for land skills for joining. We'll come back and discuss on that. In case you just say, watch the program, continue for save message to number +23274 200-545, or you drop a message in the comment section, either on the Facebook or YouTube. As I tell you earlier on, we discuss two issues. One we get for do with women empowerment in education, and as well we'll bring you updates about what's on the happen now the West African Examination Council. WAEC. Now the studio are there with Saliu M. Kama, we are the public affairs officer now the West African Examination Council. It's a pleasure, Mr. Saliu. Just start to give you updates, because plenty rumor on the day about WAEC releasing the 2025 Wassce result. So how it stands as of now?
Yeah, thank you very much, Alasan, for create room for how we can clear out the rumor then day. Because Sierra Leoneans they can like within in the arena social media, whether not true or not true, then begin to circulate them. Of course, right now, like what you done so today, when at the 8th of October, they confirmed to Sierra Leoneans then see the result for Wassce for school candidates 2025, no they out it. Okay. And they normally know the procedure. When we release results, they can see where then they televise them and they broadcast them na SLBC. So for the mere fact you not see them program, then they occur. So anybody will tell you about say WAEC don't release results and the office they near. You can go back, you find out. But then just they go around and spread the information they have for deceive the public. So me they confirm say the result not come out and let them disregard them audio then they or the messages then they where they go on. When we release results, we they communicate to the stakeholders them accordingly and they know the method of communication.
So waiting now the delay, because plenty people in the question the delay of these results and the anticipation, the urge from the public that at this time the results for don't day out. So what's the problem there? Is it get for do it government paying WAEC some funds or not? But just tell me waiting the cause the delay.
Yeah, because Sierra Leoneans then know say this is not the feature of the Pekin we get for rule this country tomorrow. So therefore, when they deal with them feature, you get for take time. The result get processes. So until them processes, then they complete, you know, we're able to release them results then they. So like we they talk, the process still they on let them continue for exercise patients. Wherein we will release the results. You ain't a candidate A, when you see results, you go no say now your results that one day. So we they still appeal, let them continue the process they on, and when it completes, then they see the result, and of course, then they see the announcements on television and radio.
So what's now the recent updates with regards to WAEC? Because this is now a new academic year now, and I think say we don't complete about 4 or 5 weeks when school reopening.
Yeah, thank you very much. So now I hope say that issue they learn to rest, let them know say the results when they come out then go know. So now as they talk, we don't prepare for the next academic year. We are in the 2026 Wassce for school candidates. The entry portal will not open up for the continuous assessment scores we can call CASIA 1. That portal they don't open. So it don't open from October 1 up to December 31. So school authorities they will get candidates for seats. The Wassce for school candidate 2026. They don't give them the opportunity for let them register them candidates then at the system and send to WAEC before the December 31. Then from there, then dates there what they call so alasan na stakeholders engagement. Where they know we get CPSS, SLTU, MBSSE, then even members of parliament, then they will schedule and dates there, will put them timelines there for their entry there, so that waiting be the occur previously, it not go repeat again. So for CASIA 1, as I don't register them, and CASIA 1 now 1st October to December 31 this year, then of course we'll get CASIA 2 or the BRS first, because in the start January 1 to February 28, within the register now the candidate then detail. Then the CASIA 3, of course, March 1 to April 30. Then CASIA 3, then get May 1 to June 30. So now the timeline then this all outside the principals them and even the Association for Private School, the chairman be there at this meeting. Okay. So every stakeholder don't involve in then timeline there who don't set up for their registration there, so that nobody know will come again and say, hey, WAEC not be informed we now make who fail for register we picking them. So we don't get 3 months period for let you register, you continuous assessment scores, CASIA 1 way now in the prerequisite for let that picking the able seats was for school candidates 2026.
Because now that's now the key areas them so far the past 2 years.
Exactly.
We don't see CASIA 1, lots of issues then on the day school same. Yeah. The timeline way why I can put we they see school say not able for comply to them particular timelines. And then I hope say why don't they communicate this one earlier on to the school same for let them start the registration process across the country.
Yeah, like we are starting my statement, we are in CPSS, Conference of Principals of Secondary Schools. Then they get representation.
Okay.
Then from there, the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, then from there, the National Association for Private Schools, then from there, the regulating body, when MBSSE, now inside and conference all will set up the timeline there. So that nobody again not go escape say, hey, we party they not invite them. So therefore, we the appeal like we the portal don't open. So you will get legitimate candidates them if you're able to answer within 2 weeks. Because how the system they so user friendly and we know they talk about training again, then get enough training and MBSSC again, even though open at the secretariat them, people then they win an IT specialist then should somebody get any problem, he can go there, then they help him, he upload in continuous assessment. And let them people there know say now the future leaders of this country, then they deal with. Then picking there. If that picking don't reach that stage for let it sit in Wassce, enough for deprive them. And now the portal open. You get the right for do you entry from this October 1 up to December 31, 2025.
All right, continue for State 3. In name now, Saliu M. Kama, the Public Affairs Officer for the West African Examination Council, WAEC. They give you updates with recent developments across the country and also for the disclaimer with regards to the rumor will be on the spread across the country on WAEC releasing the 2025 Wassce results. Now the country continue for Siri message regarding the topic where they discussed to the number +23274 200-545 or either drop and we different channels either on the Facebook or YouTube page. Well, of course, we continue the conversation. Today we get a mixed bag. We talk about women empowerment. We also talk about WAEC, the operations across the country. Of course, I did with the founder and the executive director for Beckman Empowerment Initiative day to the studio, Mrs. Beckley. As we earlier mentioned about waiting when I don't do the support when I don't give to uneducated people. I also want to ask how una they move along, whether una gets room for people who are educated, but also one for land skills. Is there any provision for them?
Yes, of course. We have provisions for them, and we get a lot of them. We give skill training, but just like as I say, our main focus now for empower uneducated girl picking them. Yeah.
So how una they along for get them people, because we get communities that we deprive. There are deprived communities in Freetown and the provinces. Is it that this foundation is only in Freetown, or don't they extend hands to the provinces for reach out to people?
The organizations, they all over, because we don't try as much as we can forget engagement in the different districts them and see how we go for stretch we safe and reach there. Okay. And how will they get to picking them? Will they go to the community, ask the leaders the way they can be the headman, it can be the chief, the imam, the pastor. Will they engage them first and then ask them, we tell them waiting we can do, and ask them if they get that kind of set of people in the community. Then if yes, then make them able to identify them for we. Because if then they part of the program, we definitely believe the picking will own them. They go take and say this level no joke with them and all. So in that way they end. We see how they go. Say where you chief or headman on for saying so you take and see us. So now in that way then we they go to the community and go give them the skills training, and then and talk to them, because we believe in land today, hand tomorrow. So now soft skills so they teach them. Like you able for land this, you able for make money, and able for repay that small bill them. You able for get your self-respect, because so you know get money, we all know you're now man. You know go able forget that self-respect, you know go be that self-discipline. So would they do that at all? So
how una can move along for change the narrative, the mentality, because there are women we cannot married, but at times we the man making scared for like we gay, we woman them the education and then skills say, if I empower this woman, we're able for calm, they will begin to affect me now, so it will be they tell me other things. So how una they change the narratives, and if I let man then allow the woman then for be educated and learn skills then?
We they counseling them, because now we're going for talk to a person, make you understand, and they tell you no. Because most of the time, we man and okay want to let the woman they make money now, because of they want always they in charge, or they want control you now, because you need count money. But one of the things, so they always tell you, man, let know for say when you're able to make money for you safe, your value they go up, your beauty they show. Because I can always tell and say, for me, all my beauty now money where you able to make money for yourself, now you fine. So, and also with the make the man they understand, say, let be let the weight know the one side. At least let the weight come up small. May yourself relieve small. So in that way, how that will happen, that way the woman gets opportunity for learn something or do something we go make able for create that money day for himself. And all me I can always say me I can call woman. I love and respect my husband. So I can always tell anybody, say me, I love and respect my husband. Make sure say you always love and respect your husband no matter what. Not enough for change that. If you don't tell the people and say, now this man I want, when I don't go to God and man, they don't say Mr. and Mrs. Then nothing make that change. For say because I make money, no, enough for team up na money. Me no they team up na me money. So I never even I always advocate against that. You need for love and respect you husband, just as the Quran say and the Bible say.
All right, continue for day 3 and also send me a message as we try to wrap up with the conversation this particular evening. Send you message to the number +23274200545. I will join Mr. Saliu M. Kamawe, the public affairs officer. But before I join Saliu Kama, also go on for send the mic to you, Mrs. Beckley, as we wrap up. Which will be your message to the viewers them.
I want to send message particularly to the undereducated woman them and girl picking because now they represent. I want to make you know say all is not lost. Even where you get the opportunity for get higher education, you get the opportunity for learn skills. We go make a change for you and your community as well. And when we all know say woman you finest now where you able for make money for yourself. Now me they always say you fine. Make we be self-discipline, make we use that energy that we will get for course and fit for my law for use and for learn skills so able make money for we save. A lot try as much as we can for stay away from all harmful practices where you and don't say we for abstain from. Now thank you.
Many thanks. We're joining at the studio in Mrs. Beckley, in the founder and executive director for the Beckma Empowerment Initiative. We been doing to the studio as been within the organization when they do and how best they able for continue for empower more women them across the country. And I pleasure forget you and we hope forget you some other time now we program. We'll continue with the program. We join Saliu M. Kama. We now the public affairs officer now the WAEC as they talk about things that we don't happen within WAEC and also the release for the 2025 Wassce results across the country. Mr. Saliu, we will talk about these issue we got for do with the entries and all. So tell me how we the plan for able to get better, entering processes this time. We delay no go delay carby don't they happen the last time.
Well, now that make ministry we now the employing authority for them school and they call that engagement day so that you as principal where you go to your management and tell them say now the registration process don't open, the portal don't open. So therefore we get so picking the law register them. So this engagement not for nothing. Because you as principal, if you dey now outside and set them timelines then they at least we go now 2 bodies or 4 bodies now then they so MBSSC now then get the school, CPSS now then get the picking them. Where now the school administrators there. Then from there, you get the SLTU, where now the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, all this country, then they all sign at this country. Then from there, we even single out private schools, although they part of CPSS and SLTU, but we call them again because then self get union. So that they not see private school and not be invited. So all this for at least then NCF reach out with this message to them. So the other school authorities therefore say, hey, this time around, Lord change the narrative. Therefore, let government know they even think for say candidates then they left out then for begin say, hey, let them can't pay for them for private work which they don't do for the past 2 years. Yeah, because last year they pay, this year back then pay for candidates they were left out.
Yeah, because plenty people only say is a delaying process, more especially with the local cast one. That is the problem can they so like they can delay the process for they able for get more picking them before then for able for do the entering system. But I hope so like you talk about bringing conference of principals and other institutions that we get for do with education for like they able for speed up this particular system. In your words, if you say that short delay will be to happen deliberately from principals and not what happened this time.
We hope so because that's they don't even come together and make an agreement. Then even the one that we do that delay, they not get for go free. Ministry, when are the employing authority, then they put measures in place for stop them thing and the end for the one that we don't do sometimes they get for sanction them. Okay. So that later they not occur again. So therefore, we they still appeal because we all they deal with the future of them school picking there. We know want when school picking reach SS3 for them not able to sit because you don't spend 3 years now your school. All in particulars of that picking there you get them. So therefore, for let the time reach then give you 3 months window for say do in entries within 1 week if we're able to do their entry then of course I'll be they talk about Wassce for private candidates. Instead, in registration don't close recently. But now WAEC don't make provision again, which we call walking-in candidates. So candidates they will not able to meet up the normal registration process. Provision then they for them candidates then they for let them approach WAEC office in Freetown. UA1 seats not more than 4 subjects. So that you not go waste the one only I wait till until 2026 again. You can sit Wassce for private candidates. So now provision day for walking-in candidates. They go to office, then they do your registration, then we're able to enter you for the exam. But the normal process when the portal open, in don't close. You know they go do your entry offline, but not more than 4 subjects. You want to do the entry. Then again, will they still make an appeal and reminder again to school authorities and MBSSE because this year 2026 exams, would they expect test live practicals, not to test of practical again. Okay. Would they expect live practical for them science subjects then? So we hope say the school authorities and the MBSSE don't they make provision for them schools then they for let them able to take this year the live practical for Wassce for school candidates 2026.
All right, continue for the three. In name Saliu M. Kama, the Public Affairs Officer, now the West African Examination Council, WAEC. In case you just joined the program based on the Liberty Education Talk, we always come to you live on Liberty Television, our Facebook, YouTube, and the website. As usual, always you discuss issues and surrounding the education sector across the country, and of course today we play more premium with regards to the Wassce 2025 results we Mr. Saliu don't give updates about, and also other developments within WAEC we get for do with the cast 1 entries we don't start across the country. But of course, as we wrap up with the conversation this evening, you will send your question to Mr. Saliu Kama through we number we just announced or with different social media handles, and we will respond to as we continue with the conversation. So we think will be the message for we viewers them with the watch regarding things that will happen at WAEC and what we would expect from WAEC this time round. So
like we start me statement, we still appeal to the general public, let them they cross-check the information they will then they spread out, especially within the hearing from the social media. WAEC now we get a Facebook account, then from there we office day, we number then they out. So anything we you not understand, where somebody can tell you before you begin spread them, go to office or call any one of us, you confirm, so that you know we continue for spread the false rumor. So they still appeal to the general public and the school authorities and the candidates that in particular where they wait for their results, them let them continue for exercise patience. As I start my statement, the results they then for release the result very soon. But when that process they complete, everybody go know. Then school authorities them now the portal law open for Wassce for CASIA 1. So they still appeal, let them do the registration of them candidates, then take them biodata and upload before the deadline, so that you not will get any issue again, but say, hey, this candidate is qualified, then be left them out. Then let them make sure say now the candidates the way ministry approve that list they now in them for upload now the system. Okay. Many thanks for you joining me at the program this evening. In Saliu M. Kama, Public Affairs Officer, now the West African Examination Council, WAEC. Now a pleasure for get you, and we hope for to get you some other time for giving more updates regarding things that will happen within the institution. You're welcome. At any time I'm available. All right, now so this edition of the program go left you. Many thanks to you don't say we message, and also you don't watch the program since we start.
this evening. Many thanks to Miss Studio Technicians, Mr. Saul Kuma, and also Samuel Thomas. We help you for bringing you a clear picture of this particular program. On behalf of the technical team, we'll bring to you this edition of the program this evening. My name is Alhassan Kuma. Stay blessed and get yourself a comfortable night. Bye-bye.
For the news we get around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change, they get the masses involved. Stuff everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. Go down the slums to get the views. Voices go. Credibility, no reliability. News, give reviews, we tell you one time.